chillin'. Real West Side, Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie and the cops know Johnny is the projects, know saying Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fit your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First I ever wrote, shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the vocals, any social, I'm posted. I'm like, right, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shit. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a killer. In the back, you're chillin' with you, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I do want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa, little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader, I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the got to say about watching never hear about. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, love to this trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come, I want you to get with me. Slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a killer. In the back, you're chillin' with you, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I don't ask the road, plus I keep that on me.
Well, Castro Drive, Bermuda Road, all that. You know, it's South St. Louis. Right there, I'll see it, you feel? I made like 70K, especially. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see that number, I might even get it.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And Siggy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Matt Manning.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Late swing fouled off. The pitch.
Aye. No ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot.
2
now
strikes.
1 and 2. Thought I missed him out. And there's 1 down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. His 6th of the series, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Schwarber, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch
3 balls,
way
1
upstairs.
strike.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Meadows makes the play. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in if you're in Game 4 of the World Series.
That's a
Breaking
ball.
ball misses down and away. Swing and a foul out of play. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
And it beats him. What a play. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. And it's 2-0. This is the World Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Racked up a high pitch count last time, was only able to throw a couple of innings. He'll look to get deeper in this start today.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So, man aboard. Now, here is Colton Pete. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, coming off of a
0-1's the
blowout
count.
loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. Here's Riley Green. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball inside.
Meadows at second. Keith on at first with nobody out.
Nope, that's a ball.
Good spot for the
2
hitter.
balls, 1
Definitely
strike.
has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Stays alive. First and second here, no outs. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Safe, he beats it. The bases all loaded up. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Golden opportunity right here. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, this is
0-1.
a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Next pitch is downstairs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1.
No,
To
he's
first,
safe.
not in time. And a run scored. Here's Gleyber Torres. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Spencer Torkelson in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Jake Rogers
Ball 1.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe. It's 3-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Zach McKinstry stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. Keep it settling.
They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We move on to the second here at Comerica. It's the Tigers 3 and the Phillies 2. The 4th game of the World Series. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Man, back to work. And there's a foul ball. there's the ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
That's a ball.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
One strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. In the air to left, down the line. Green sizes this one up. Calls it in, and there's one away. And here is Sosa to the plate.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Well struck left field. Green going back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. The two-run shot. It's 4-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Green gets under it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Trey Turner at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. There's the strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
2 strikes.
Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run.
Got him.
Nicely done for the out. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Andy Ibanez. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Outside. Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Towards first. The throw to second. He's out. Double play. Oh, that was some defensive wizardry.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And next up for the Tigers, Colton Keith. That one's in there, 0-1. hit in the air, left field. Schwarber settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 4 and the Tigers 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. First offering, and it just misses.
No, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And now here is Harper. He's already homered in this game. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first.
He's out.
Harper retired. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Fly to center his first time. And a foul ball. Now one miss.
Ball 1.
Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases. His second home run of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, nobody on. And here comes Alec Bohm. Grounded out to short in his first trip. There's the strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-3.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year. He's got multiple seasons with 200-plus Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
Up the middle. And that one handled. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Terry Carpenter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Right through there for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And a strike to Glaber. Next offering is fouled back.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Boom. Makes the grab. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down 5-3. As we go to the top of the 4th, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Marsh, 27 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key.
New pitcher on now, Ty Madden.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next pitch misses inside, and 1-1. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Ibanez. And Castellanos is out. Next is the designated hitter, Edmundo Sosa. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. And it's second. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. In the air, left side. Green sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Going to bring up JT Realmuto. Fly to left his first time. In the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Phillies strand 1, and it remains 5-3. Back here in Detroit, here comes Torque to the plate. In there at the knees for a strike. And that's the air for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Roger in the box now. Takes strike 1. The Tigers trailing by 2 here in Game 4 of the World Series.
Gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Nola fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Digging in, Zach McKinstry. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Torkelson over at first with 1 away. Check swing, called strike.
No, inside.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And the batter now, Parker Meadows. That clips the zone for 1. Two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, he's out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
The 4th game of the World Series. Here's Turner now. Madden back to work. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green has a beat on it. 1 down. This is Bryson's stop. 1 for 2. That one ripped. Way back there. It's a bomb. He nails one out to right. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 6-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes Bryce Harper. In there, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one pulled foul. 1 down, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away. Guides, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Ball. Cut on and miss, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now 6-3. And we're back. Head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Pete. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. Riley Green digs in now. 0-2 in this one.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Carpenter stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Right through there for a strike. Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's Gleyber Torres. There's a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Boom. Pulls that one down, and that is that. Tigers leave one, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Today. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So digging in, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss at a slider. On the ground at first. And it gets by him.
Couple of singles back to back. Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, Nick Castellanos. Just missed.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. March leads off first with one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That's too low. Ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that's in there at the knees. Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green pulls it down, and there's 2 down. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and attack with it rolls foul. Swing and a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. What a pretty good.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. Jordan Romano into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now, Jake Rogers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Out to center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he's in safely at third with one out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Runner on at third, one gone.
Right through there for a strike. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the edge. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Just off the inside corner. The count now 2-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Ibanez in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground. Boom. And that's the third out. Back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started. JT Realmuto steps in. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Meadows on the move to the alley. And there's one away. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1. Just missed. And that is cut on and missed. It's 2-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter.
Throw on to Torkelson. Third out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Is out of play.
good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Late swing, foul to the left. And ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schwarber in position, and it's caught for the out. Colton Pete, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Multi-time All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So up next, Riley Green. Line drive, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slow.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Nabil Prismac takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's your 1. On the ground, could be 2. Over to stop for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Grant Herter.
Just trying to keep. This one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Now a check swing, but he held up. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. High fly ball, right field. Carpenter makes the grab, 1 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Canely also throwing. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Bases empty, 1 away, late here in game 4. That one finds the zone. They're now 3-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And Schwartz strikes out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. That one fouled off. Down, nobody on here in Game 4 of the World Series. That's to third, Ibanez. And the inning is over. Bottom of the inning, here is Gleyber Torres. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Just missed. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jose Alvarado.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And there's ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
0-1 down. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, we're the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he hits a ground ball right side. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Raj in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it, and there's two away. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Torkelson off the first with two away. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Phillies 6 and the Tigers 4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Kahnle.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Edmundo Sosa. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. On the ground, right side. Pete gets it to first, and that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. A 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Tigers 4. Back here in Detroit, bottom 9. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. That's in there. Strike 1.
Right through there for a strike. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-2. That one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Down on strikes. And 1 away. Parker Meadows will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's inside. On the ground, right side. Over to Turner for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
All this team needs is 1 more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these 2 teams.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shump. Talk to you soon.
I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause her husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket, rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like dancing in the rain. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Y'all don't know why.
welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shump. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it kind of proved to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Jack Flaherty.
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Trey Turner at the plate. That one outside. So Game 5 is underway. Swing and a miss, strike one. Turner with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Tracks his bat and pops him up. He makes the grab and a quick out, number one. And time out for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That's off outside. The plate, ball one. Yeah, the count even 1-1.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
One down, base is empty. 3-2. One out, base is empty. Chop back up the middle. Keith. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Here's Harper now. Harper launched a homer in his most recent game. Outside low, and that's ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Fought off foul. And that one is inside. Foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. A little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back, pulls it in on the warning track. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters They have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Flips the corner. It's 0-1. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And out number 1 on the ground. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. World Series Game 5. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Schwarber
That's a ball.
With a homer in his last game.
Yeah! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And Schwarber strikes out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone. He just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
On the ground to third. Go on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that one
that's
missing
off the plate.
inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss as he was
1
out
ball,
front
1
that
strike.
time. Next offering is downstairs. No score here in the second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit in the air, right field. Carpenter. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And that's in for a strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he pulled him with just enough of that late action.
Gleyber Torres stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. On a line, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Ball.
So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 5 of the World Series. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Inside. Ball one. Tap foul at the plate. And that's
Ball
downstairs. Ball two. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Next ball thing upstairs. Javier Baez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Coming home. Here comes the throw. He'll score. On the plate. First, it's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Flaherty back to work. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning. So here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Baez hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Very high with that one. And that's ball one. That clips the corner. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That ball went out.
Next pitch is outside. Here goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses the first. And Realmuto is out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
So the batting order turns over. And now here is Trey Turner. 0 for 1 so far. Gets the outside corner with that one. Castellanos at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
1 ball.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Ball. That's inside.
fights it off. He'll see another. And on second, 2 down. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Green hurries it back in. And that holds the runner at third base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
This is Bryson's stop. To the right side, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows. Up the middle. Crosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Colton Pete. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Comes a pitch. Line drive and foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good eye right there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Slinging it to first in time. Terry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next offering is foul back. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Bryce Harper. The first offering a fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Good eye in that spot.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And there's a ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one there. Schwarber, 32 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. The Phillies down by a pair here in Game 5 of the World Series. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone! And we're level. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Hit hard, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Waste no time there. Off the bat, he was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Marsh getting ready to hit. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Bohm stands at second with no outs.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next one off the plate inside. And a count 1-2.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drop. That one carried. And it's gone! Home run! It's their second home run of the inning, and they grab the lead. It's 4-2.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball is outside.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And another ball. Flaherty Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Carpenter makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. That one felt good. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 5-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jack Flaherty done for the night, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Casey Mize.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner with a chance now. Oh, great stop. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Now, Bryson Stott popped up right side. Roger has this one sized up, and that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 5, Tigers 2. Back here in Detroit, and now it's going to be Gleyber Torres. That one is downstairs. And
ball 1, no strike.
Ball 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
Castellanos makes the grab. And there's one away. Ibanez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
The count.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Torkelson batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail at 5-2. World Series Game 5. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that one hit to first. Torkelson
He's
takes
out.
it himself. One away here in the 5th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball ripped right field. That one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Boom. Batting with one down, takes a strike. Out towards left center. Meadows on the move. Out. Number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Marsh, the next to hit, takes outside. Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're at the top of the 5th. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time for first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 6-2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Popped in the air, left field. Turner makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. Javi Baez digs in right side.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
On the ground, right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Both 2 in this one. That one ripped, but foul.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Baez at first, one gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. That's inside.
That's inside.
1-0. Hit in the air, left field. And it drops in. Here comes Baez around third. He'll score easily. Schwarber fires it in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Here's Riley Green has grounded out a couple of times. That one hammered center field. That's going back. Back some more. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike one. Swings through that one out front that time.
0-2.
Ground ball to Bone. Not in time.
No, he's safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, it was a good, clean throw to second base, but the problem was there wasn't a play there. Can't give him a hit for that. It's got to be an error.
Torres, the next to hit, takes ball one. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the postseason success continues for him. And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez.
Right through there for a strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
One ball away a little bit. Tag, see! He's in to third on a wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
That one hit to right. Castellanos sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 6 and the Tigers 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Now
ball 2.
This one smoked out to left. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
In the air to left center, Meadows sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty, and now it's JT Realmuto. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Meadows settles under it. And that is that. So no run. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. A little bit low.
1.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Jake Rogers now at the plate. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
The Phils leading by a run here in Game 5 of the World Series.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now it's Javier Baez.
Nope.
Takes
ball
low
1.
for ball 1.
1-0.
Hit on the ground is short. Turner slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers are shut down there. This one remains close. 6-5. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Mize back to work. Hammer, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Stepping in, Bryson Stott. And there's one down. So Harper stands in. And
Ball one, no strike.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Alex Lang getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Colton getting loose as well. Man at first, one away. High in the air, out to right. Carpenter under this one. Calls it in, 2 away. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Check swing, and he went. Strike
0-1's the count.
Turner off of first with 2 away. And that one off the outside edge. That's towards center. Meadows under it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
The changeup missing, and the count is 1-1. That one lifted to left. Puts it away for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Colton Keith.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 5. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. And it gets by him. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Still able to come through behind him out right there.
And the Phillies back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jordan Romano.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Balls put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. His second over this series. It's 7-6. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Next to hit, Terry Carpenter.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that misses.
Ball 2.
2-1.
Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Gleyber Torres. That's a strike. 0-1. And And it's fouled away. On the ground to third. Boom. Goes down to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. That's the third out. Inning over. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Lang. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm, 1 for 3. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh, that's it.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it
that's
gets.
off the plate. Ball
That
2.
one misses. And that's ball 2. And a base hit up the middle. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a chance for Brandon Marsh. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike
0-1's the count.
One down, Phillies down a run. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Keith for 1. And that's 2. Bottom of the 8th, down the 3rd. Pitching change here, Orion Kerkering. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. This to third, Turner. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip.
Oh, look at the stop. And they cut the out. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's the strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. 2 out. And now it's Baez. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's the third. Boom. Rolls across the diamond. Baez gone into play. And that is the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We're on to the 9th now in Game 5. It's the Tigers 7 and the Phillies 6. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Will Vest.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses.
0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The 0-1. And that's a strike. The 0-2. And just misses without it.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Ground ground ball left side. And it's just foul. That is close. And a 1-2. Outside with the breaking ball.
We got full count.
That's a really good take.
Ball 4, he walked in. And that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Here's JT Realmuto.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 5 of the World Series. Next
that's down.
Is down low.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
And delivers outside.
1 strike.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are 3 passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. First pitch misses.
Ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1. There's a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage.
2 balls,
The
2
shortstop
strikes.
takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now, Bryson Stott. Off balance speed, here's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Last chance for the Phillies. Here is Bryce Harper. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
Can't glove it cleanly. On to first.
He's out.
Ball game. And the Tigers strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect.
Lovers intertwined with no place to go. It's only kick, push,
just a rebel, looking for a place to be, so let's kick it.
Sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Well, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. With Game 6 in front of us, it's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
You know, Moose, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been at Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. In there at the knees, and we're underway here in Game 6. Hit on the ground to short. Turner throws to first in time, and an easy out to start the game. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Key went deep in his most recent game. 0-2 now. And that one missing
that's down.
low.
Ball.
1 out, base is empty. And that's a little high.
That's up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
swing and a high fly ball left field. Schwarber in pursuit. He's got it. There's 2 away. Here's Riley Green. Green getting the start in left. Hitting 3rd in the lineup.
0-1.
He's been on a terrific run at the plate. Hitting over 350 in his last 10. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2
Looking pretty
strikes.
sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swung on, belted. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for 3rd. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Terry Carpenter at the plate with 2 away. Swings
0
for
balls,
that
1
one.
strike.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. That's out number 3. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now 1-0. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Yeah, that's fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Carpenter makes the grab. And there's 1 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace-caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Hard hit to 3rd. Slings to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He sends it out of here. That's his 7th home run of the series, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run. That's exactly what they needed. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Schwarber went off for 2 homers in his last game.
Hee-haw!
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-2.
I mean, that's a perfect location, right on the black. Over and over again, this guy demonstrates the attack.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. It's the 6th game of this World Series. Here comes Gleyber Torres. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Strikes through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Spencer Torkelson. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
Castellanos makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Next offering is fouled back.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to
recognize strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Down in order go the Tigers. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. Skubal back to work.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Ripped to short, in the hole, jump throw, got him! Nice play. Here comes Alec Ball. And that one in the air center field. Meadows makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And here is Sosa to the plate. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the third inning. And now Zach McKinstry. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Schwarber settles under and makes the catch. 1 away. Andy Ibanez in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Parker Meadows. And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber on his way over. Brings it in. And that's the third out. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, JT Realmuto. First pitch, just misses. Realmuto matched a homer in his last game. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Runner at first with no outs here. Right side. And there's one down. Trey Turner now. Fly to right his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
A little up front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ibanez under it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 3 here in game number 6. All tied 1-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Colt Keith. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, one away. And the batter now, Riley Green.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ripped to right.
Castellanos calls it in, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Kerry Carpenter. That's in there.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Gleyber Torres up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings and misses. 0-1. Torres.
It's 0-1.
In his 8th season, 28 years old. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rudder puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
1 ball,
Those
no
always
strikes.
feel great.
And here is Spencer Torkelson. Down to call here, rolls foul. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
And that's through there for a strike.
1-2.
Right side, hard hit. To second, Turner. And that is the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Still tied, 1-1. Bottom of the 4th, Bryce Harper to the plate. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 up, 1 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Be careful with this guy. He's got power. You can untie it with 1 swing. Sliced hard but foul. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Carpenter makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Grounded out his first time. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count
1-2 is the count.
And they'll do it again. And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1. Zach McKinstry digs in now. Just missed.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his back stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Lined into right. Castellanos makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. There's a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is. It's the 6th game of this World Series. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Out front, rip foul.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating
swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his backpack to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And that one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball up the middle. McKinstry tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Hard hit down the line and left. And foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And that is out of play. Bohm stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And the batter now, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while.
2 strikes.
It's pretty tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the day.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you
back here in Philadelphia. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Colt Keith will hit next. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Green up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And that chance handled. In there. He's safe. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Terry Carpenter, the next to hit. Grounder might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, 3 errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Turner now. Skubal back to work. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 1. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it goes just foul. That one drilled left field. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Go on to Torkelson, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
1 ball, 2
Next
strikes.
pitch misses way outside. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that quickly 2 away. So here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up McKinstry. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Gleyber Torres. And a strike. That one hooked foul. Slice to right. Castellanos takes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Torkelson stands in now and watches strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
All tied up late here in Game 6. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, center field. Marsh settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Jake Rogers getting ready to hit. 0-2 in this one. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever. You get offensively as a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Slice down the right side. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That catches the corner. And he swings over the top there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Meadows going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Benny hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. I'll tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Now the 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. And that's downed away. Way high.
That's up. That's a ball.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. That's out number 2. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the lefty kicks delivers. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pounding inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Foul ball there.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Yeah, that's outside.
2-2.
This one in the air. Keith. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
High fly ball out to left field. Schwarber makes the grab. One up, one down. And now Andy Ibanez. There's a strike. He gets there on a slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Colt Heath digs in now. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. 2 outs. And that misses. And 1-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he throws it away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they add a couple more. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Lang.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Sosa at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
To the left side, but it is well fouled. Hit in the air out to center field. Meadows. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now it is JT Realmuto. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives. What a play!
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Never going slow mode. Going.
So digging in, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody on. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone. Back at Citizens. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yes, he did. That's a swing. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
And it's off the bag. And that's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one away. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, a runner at second, late here in Game 6. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Swings through the sweeper. Runner at third.
1 strike.
2 away. Next one is off the plate. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Swings through it for the count. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Will Vest.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Just missed. Ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
The shortstop
Outside,
takes the ball. That one almost
got a full
got him.
count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Now this is in the air down the line. He's got it. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Wilson now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
It's amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That's inside.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there are two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. And that one is inside ball one. 1-1 missing inside, so now 2-1 to Hartford. Rip, but it curls foul. Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Two outs, runner at first. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with two flyouts and a strikeout. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A gigantic blast. That's his fifth homer in the series, and we are starting over. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, dude. Aggressive, and it paid off.
What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and ties up the ball game. Impressive.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Nick Castellanos now at the plate. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a foul ball. Trying to send this extra innings.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Pitch down low. That's ball 2. Next offering misses down and away. Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. Hard hit, left side. Jumps, throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm goes on to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button.
Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make good contact.
Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that
that's
around.
down.
Key up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner on the go. Ball outside. And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Tyler Holt. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. And there's the ball.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Tap fouled the plate. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pitch of the at-bat due next. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Real Muto in the box now. Takes strike 1. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that is ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there. That's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it. And that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And strike 2. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Registered 3 Ks in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Peter. Kirkering back to work. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Got him. Strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time for first, and 2 away to open the 11th. Harry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Ball 1
that's
there.
The ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of... Statcast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world. Hitter, you squared up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first, and they've taken the lead here in Game 6.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Rogers.
That missed.
In the
That's
box
a ball.
here, lets that one go for a ball.
Hook!
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Castellanos makes the catch. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Tommy Kahnle. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. Fastball right back to the mound. The throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Here comes Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off.
Did he
Started
go?
after it. Appeal to third. Didn't go. To the right side. And that one handled. And that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of the season if you want to be a championship ball player.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
A 5-3 final.